Director of Public Prosecutions Daarsrean Greene on Wednesday, June 19th, discussed revisions made to cases involving Controversial Impacts Report, Arnold Joseph, Shakadan Daniel, Kimberly Delio, and Oliver Gobat. Greene notes upon assuming office in 2016, he'd begun with the revision of multiple cases of police shootings in 2011. Despite the findings of previous investigations, there were still further inquiries which needed to be conducted to now reach this point. Greene has urged the Commissioner of Police to complete the investigation into the shootings of Reginald Jha, Dwight Henry, Kevin Ferdinand Rosario Marquis, Jean-Baptiste McFarlane, Michel Cadet, and Alan Louisi. Greene has stated that the investigation is near completion and the evidence is sufficient to warrant the arrest and formal interview of officers involved in the shootings. He has requested the investigation to proceed with due process of law and reiterated his call for the implementation of an independent Special Investigations Unit separate from the police force.
My primary function is to review the review of evidence gathered and advise the Commissioner of Police of my findings as the investigative team who have been charged with the duty to review and continue these investigations remain under the command of the Commissioner of Police. Having reviewed the instances of police shootings or police-related shootings in this state from October of 2016 when I took office, there was clearly and remains a need for the establishment of an independent agency to undertake these investigations.
He also spoke on the death of teenager Arnold Joseph, who was shot and killed by police on May 22, 2019.
One of these matters is that of Arnold Joseph, who was shot and killed by the police on 22nd of May 2019, about 10:40 p.m. at the intersection of Chaussee and La Pensée Road in the city of Castries. I am aware of this matter, and I'm aware that it has been investigated by the investigative team and that a file has been submitted to the Commissioner of Police. This matter has not been formally sent to my office for advice, contrary to what has been said on the media.
As it pertains to the homicide of Kimberly Delio, the DPP called for the investigation to be completed so that he may begin his due process.
This matter, I can assure the public that this matter remains an active investigation, and this investigation is being conducted by the Major Crimes Unit of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. I am aware that there are outstanding lines of inquiry in this matter which require the assistance of external agencies. I am in receipt of a preliminary file, and I can conclude based on this preliminary file that this matter needs to be completed in terms of its investigation.
Shakadan Daniel's 2013 death remains under investigation, with outstanding lines of inquiry and evidence suggesting incompleteness.
I can assure you that this matter remains active in terms of investigations, as there are outstanding lines of inquiry to be explored, which includes forensic testing in relation to exhibits recovered in this matter. These exhibits, to date, from my understanding, have not been submitted for testing to date. Therefore, based on the evidence reviewed thus far, I find that the investigation of Shakadan Daniel is incomplete, and as such I urge the Commissioner of Police to cause these outstanding matters in the course of the investigation to be addressed.
Once more, Greene pleaded with the police commissioner to take all the necessary steps to guarantee that these lines of inquiry are pursued. This will allow him to stay informed and eventually give the public an update. The DPP expressed gratitude to the general public and the impacted families for their patience. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.